Bibi Mary Fisherji is an American white woman who is the author of a dozen textbooks on religion used in colleges and universities. She is currently one of the main sevadars of the Gobind Sadan Institute in New York, based from UP, India. That was founded by Baba Virsa Singh Ji from the Udasin order of the Sikh faith. In the video that you'll be seeing, she explains how Babaji always guided her through her whole life and how she offered herself in divine love to the service of such a saint. She is also the founder of a website and a YouTube channel called Stories from Paradise, where she records Baba Virsa Singh Ji's lectures and katha on various topics within Sikh theology. Enjoy, guys.
Presence with me in the room. Somebody that I couldn't see standing in real sense, only prayers that other people had written, but nothing from my heart. And when I became very quiet and started praying, I discovered that the hospital room where I seemed to be alone, I wasn't alone at all. There was a great, great presence with me in the room. Somebody that I couldn't see standing just to the left of my bed. So the nature of that presence was absolute unconditional love, like I had never experienced in human love relationships. It was so compelling, and it just spread and spread. I don't know how far. It certainly filled the room, and beyond that, I don't know how far it spread. And I had no idea who that was, but I never wanted to be separated from that loving presence. So I great presence. I started talking to that being whom I couldn't see. I said, "This is your body now. You do whatever you like with it. Kill it, keep it alive. It doesn't matter. But please always keep me with you. Please allow me to serve you. But please don't take me away from my children," because they were small then. So then eventually doctors came, nurses came, and they gave me the proper medicine, and I didn't die. But my great desire was to always stay in touch with that being whom I didn't know who it was. So for 17 years, that being was guiding me from inside, saying, go there, speak to that person, keep quiet, do something now, different kinds of things, and also giving me more detailed guidance inside. And so I traveled around the world, partly to find my way to God, but also in the quest of doing research. I started talking to that. It's on my textbook on the world's religions, and also doing research for my global radio program on the environment. So in those two things came together. A friend called me in 1990 and said there's a great saint visiting from India. This was in the United States. I'm from the United States originally. He said there's a great saint visiting. Would you like to take his interview for your radio program? I said, okay. So with great difficulty I got to that place and sat down with all my heavy professional recording equipment and everything. And then when the saint came out, I was sitting in a chair. They gave me a chair next to his chair. When he came out, when I saw him and when I experienced his presence of absolute unconditional love, I searched on my text, sat on the ground. I couldn't possibly sit next to him in a chair. And so I did the whole interview sitting on the ground, holding the microphone up like this. And I was so taken by him. And in any case, he invited me to come to India as his guest, along with some important men. I wasn't very important, but in any case, in his kindness, he invited me. And when I came here to this holy place, Gobind Sadan, which means God's house without walls, I felt so comfortable here, so much at home. I didn't feel like a stranger at all. So I started living the same way that everybody else lived, because I had asked Babaji if I could write about this place. I really wanted people to know about it, because I didn't know anything about it. I never heard of this place before.
Yeah, me neither.
It's very well hidden secret.
Yeah.
We don't know. Sat on the ground. Now it's been kept so secret because Babaji is such a tremendously powerful spiritual figure. Such miracles we see around him all the time. He's left his body by now, but the miracles continue because he's still very present. Without him, we couldn't do anything. So I asked him if I could write about this place. He said, okay, but only if you write from your own experience. So I lived as anybody else lived, and I worked in the fields. I sat in the holy fire in the middle of the night. Whatever people were doing, I did that. So I'm still here. So many years later. I've been here 26 years so far, and my whole life is dedicated here.
Wow.
Even though I have a very loving family back in the States, thank God, they're all very supportive. And to me, living here is like being in paradise. Because so many different kinds of people, Sikhs, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, Jews, how it's been kept